except for some great Samsung tablets. It wasn't that long ago that Android tablets were treated as second-class citizens. Thankfully, those days are gone, as Android tablets have gone from an afterthought for many companies to a primary focus. With this renewed interest, there has been an explosion in the category that allows for a wide variety of options that cover just about anything you could need from a tablet. Whether you need a performance monster capable of taking on anything you can throw at it, or something a bit more specific like a tablet for taking notes, or a small tablet that you can easily toss into your bag, there is an Android tablet designed just for you. Android devices have always been about versatility and openness, and it's awesome to see that same philosophy come to tablets. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 best Android tablets and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you. Choose the best one for you, and as always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. Google Pixel Tablet. The Google Pixel Tablet is the company's long overdue return to the tablet form factor. The tablet is a good mid-range, with a perfectly decent 60Hz LCD screen, stereo speakers, and solid performance thanks to its Tensor G2 chipset and 8 GB of RAM, the same setup that drives the Pixel 7 series. We're hopeful that Google will address some of the drawbacks of the Pixel tablet in 2024, the second version of the Android slate. It would be something special to see Google actually rival what Samsung offers in the Android market. Possibly more interesting than the tablet itself is the charging speaker dock it comes with. When placed on its dock, the Pixel tablet becomes a quasi-smart display. In hub mode, the tablet can accept Hey Google commands and functions as a Chromecast target for both audio and video. Sound is routed through the dock speaker, giving the tablet's very average built-in speakers a boost. The Pixel tablet is sold bundled with its dock for $500, a decent deal on a double-duty device. The speaker dock's audio is okay at best, and hub mode lacks some features you'll find on Google's Nest speakers and smart displays. But if those limitations won't bother you, the Pixel tablet may be an interesting option. Number 4. Amazon Fire HD10 2023. Fantastic package for under $140. The refreshed Amazon Fire HD10 2023 tablet is one of the best and most affordable devices on the market. It can often be found for under $100, yet it manages to house a large 10.1-inch FHD LCD, a large battery, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and other goodies that make it exciting. While the tablet doesn't boast the highest-end internal components, Amazon manages to make some fair compromises to ensure it meets users' needs. It has 3 GB of RAM, which is enough for browsing, using your favorite apps, and doing basic work. It's not a powerhouse, but that can't be expected at this price point. The device will be sufficient to do basic tasks, but you may sometimes notice a few slowdowns and stutters here and there. Like most other Fire tablets, the Fire HD10 runs Fire OS 8 out of the box, which works flawlessly with the Amazon ecosystem. As you would expect, the tablet is preloaded with all the Amazon apps, and for the first time, it supports the USI 2.0 stylus input. The pressure-sensitive display has 4096 sensitivity levels, making the tablet ideal for note-taking, sketching, and drawing. So it's a great option for students and creatives who want to use a pen on a tablet that doesn't cost hundreds of dollars. Finally, when it comes to the battery, the Fire HD10 is just as good as we've come to expect. While Amazon claims it can last up to 13 hours on a single charge, we managed to last up to 12. Of course, this will be different from person to person, and based on how the device is used. Still, 12 hours is rather impressive, although the charging speeds are on the slow side, supporting up to 15W. Overall, it's a great tablet for those looking for something more budget-friendly that ticks all the boxes, and those who don't mind sticking with Amazon's ecosystem. Number 3. Xiaomi Redmi Pad Pro. Premium without the cost. If you're on the hunt for a fantastic mid-range tablet, then you should take a good look at the Xiaomi Redmi Pad Pro. This tablet offers a lot and is priced aggressively at the lower end of the mid-range price point, making it a great buy. The Redmi Pad Pro ships with a 12.1-inch 2560x1600 LCD panel that is just a thing of beauty, especially at this price point. It has a 120Hz refresh rate for fluid animations, and its 600 nits of brightness should be sufficient for most situations. It's not nearly as bright as some competitors on this list, but you can't fault Xiaomi at this price. Performance is also quite good thanks to its Snapdragon 7's processor that is paired with either 6GB or 8GB of RAM. No, it's not going to keep up with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, but it doesn't have to. The Snapdragon 7's is more than capable of playing the latest games, scrolling through social media, checking email, and browsing the web. With either 128GB or 256GB of storage, there is plenty of space for all of your favorite applications. If you do run low, it can always be expanded with a microSD slot. With a 10,000 mAh battery, the Redmi Pad Pro is a battery champ. This tablet should be able to get anywhere from 10 to 12 hours under normal workloads. The Redmi Pad Pro ships with Android 14 and Xiaomi's HyperOS. Xiaomi is only promising 2 Android updates, which is a bit disappointing when its competitors are providing 2 to 3 times as many updates. All in all, there is a lot to like here, and the incredible price point is just icing on the cake. Number 2, Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. For those who want the most of everything, the Tab S9 Ultra is Samsung's largest tablet, available with the most RAM and storage as well as an extra 12MP selfie camera on the front. It's very expensive, but it's the right choice for those who want no compromises. The Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra takes everything good about Samsung tablets and pushes it to a point that some might consider excessive. But if you can stomach the steep price, you'll have in your hands a tablet with a brilliant 14.5-inch AMOLED screen at a 1848x2960 resolution and 120 Hz refresh rate. Bezels remain thin around all sides, though there is a small notch at the top, in landscape mode, thank goodness, to house the tablet's two 12MP front-facing cameras. It's an ideal device for watching movies and TV, plus the larger screen makes it easier to multitask. Like its smaller siblings, the Tab S9 Ultra is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset. It's configurable with either 12 or 16GB of RAM, as well as up to 1TB of storage space, expandable with a microSD card, and it has an 11200 mAh battery, the largest of the S9 lineup, to keep up with the oversized display. The biggest drawback to the Tab S9 Ultra, aside from its size, meaning it can be a little unwieldy, is the price. Base models with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage start at $1,200, with prices climbing to $1,620 for 16GB of RAM and 1TB of storage before you add on the extra cost of a case or keyboard. That's more than a lot of great laptops cost, especially if you're shopping for a Chromebook. Still, it's the right choice if you want to get the absolute most out of your Android tablet. Number 1, Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Plus. Well-rounded and easy to love, the Galaxy Tab S9 Plus might not be the absolute best tablet that Samsung offers, but it is the best option for most people. It has a gorgeous 12.4-inch AMOLED display that's easier to manage than the Tab S9 Ultra, and it's powered by the same Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Plus bumped its Tab S8 Plus predecessor out of the way to become our favorite Android tablet. It might be about $200 more than the standard Tab S9, but the extra money lands you a larger 12.4-inch AMOLED display, an extra rear-facing camera, a larger battery, and optional 5G connectivity. The design of the tablet really hasn't changed for this generation, and you're still getting a sleek look with a wide aspect ratio and a slot on the back to magnetically attach the included S Pen. The 12.4-inch AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate is absolutely stunning. It might be a bit wide for some people, but it's ideal for sitting back and watching TV and movies. The back of the tablet is home to 13MP and 8MP cameras, while the front has a 12MP selfie camera. If you'd like to remain connected everywhere you go, optional 5G LTE connectivity is available for a $150 premium. This is the only S9 tablet with the option. You otherwise get Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3 connectivity. The Tab S9 Plus has the same Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset as its other S9 siblings, meaning you won't miss out on any CPU performance by not opting for the Ultra model. It comes with 12GB of RAM, up to 512GB of storage, which can be expanded with a microSD card, and runs on a 10,090 mAh battery. Android 13 and Samsung's One UI 5.1 come pre-installed, and you get software and security updates for years to come.